When you're ready, sir, off we go to see the Wizard of Oz. Done. Right, so one of my students, I was sitting back of his test, and he was in Heather Green Test Centre, actually. So him and the instructor, they were just chatting along. They don't always chat, the instructors, but they had a lot in common or whatever, and I'm sitting at the back. Literally, he's done his whole test. All he's got to do, he's got to go straight round the corner, turn left to go back into the test centre, and he's done.
Yeah.
Chatting. And what there was you had cars parked on the left, and then you had a skip, and the skip was a little bit further out than the parked cars.
All right.
So he's chatting. I can see this coming along because he's just driving straight. Like, he's all right with the cars. He's driving straight. Chatting. Next thing you know, the door mirror hits it. The door mirror flicks in. Examiner just goes, pushes it out. He goes left, turns left to the test centre, and then the examiner goes, "I'm really sorry." He goes, "Brilliant drive." He goes, "But I can't let that go. Where the door mirror's got it on the skip."
He must have been gutted.
He was, but he was chatting. Like before, he was just chatting, and he kind of froze like as that happened. Like, I had another student. It's quite a funny one as well, where he was a decent driver. But I think he was getting a little bit too comfortable or cocky. Right. So for some reason, he started to struggle with just normal parking on the left. But what he would do, he'd go well too fast, like towards the pavement, and going straight on. Okay. There was a couple of occasions where he'd like hit or scrape the pavement because he's coming in too quick. So obviously we tried to work on it, and it just kept happening. So then like he was doing it again, and I could see he was going to whack the pavement. So I've like pushed the wheel away. And then he went to me, he goes, "I don't want you touching the steering wheel." I said to him, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I'm paying for the lesson." I went, "Yeah, but you're gonna whack it smack into the pavement, you're gonna damage the thing." He goes, "Yeah, but let me just learn from it." He goes, "It's like I'm paying you for the lesson." I went to him, "All right, okay, if that's the way you want to pay it, that's fine. But I need to get you to sign a document or some sort to say that you're gonna pay for any damages. Because if I know there's gonna be damages and I'm just letting it happen, that's not very responsible of me just to let it keep happening." And then he went, "Oh, no, it's all right, you can touch my steering wheel." So he wanted me to let him just keep whacking the pavement because the expense is going to be on me. But
don't learn unless you whack the pavement.
I said to him, "You hitting the pavement and you popping a tyre, it's not even going to cover the lesson fee. It's going to be more. So I'm going to be working and I'm going to be having to pay on top."
Oh, my word.
But it does happen sometimes, in learning, mistakes happen, and sometimes my student might scrape the wheel. Yeah. But knowing it's coming and watching it happening, they're just sitting there, just responding nice and chilled. It's not really recommended.
Yeah. Don't touch the emergency brake.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Just let me smash into a car. I will learn the consequences. If I run someone over, I'll be in prison. I'll learn from it. Please don't stop the car. To be fair, I'll probably get done for that as well. Be like, "Why didn't you stop the student like hitting someone?" But thankfully, it's never happened before. Okay, roundabout, we're going to go towards Swanley.
Towards Swanley.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady.
Towards Swanley.
Now on the sign, it's showing it as a straight, but treat it like a right.
Third exit.
Yeah, it will still be right lane, etc. The road markings years ago used to be a lot different. It used to be left lane to go to the third exit, and then there were so many accidents, they changed it. Like everyone was just smashing into each other. Beat the bus.
1.
Good. Indicate right again for me, mate. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Is this one up here? Is it?
Yeah. Brilliant. Well done, sir. Cool. It's not your fault the indicator went off. Just put it back on. Yeah. Well done. Good stuff. Good roundabout. Is it good? Boom, boom. All 3 mirrors. What's the speed limit?
Oh, I didn't see it. So
40.
40. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
I shot the sheriff.
So that's why when you look on like most common reasons to fail, it's change speed mirrors is one of them, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why? Because they don't check the mirrors when the speed limit changes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's only just a minor. It's probably more like when you slow down.
Right.
So like someone's like pushing too hard and causing issues behind them. That's going to be more like dangerous.
Right.
But you can get marked down for not doing the all three, or especially at the traffic lights and stuff. But because people forget that there's people around them, so they just do something, and then you've got to think about the consequences. For example, if you brake a bit hard, no one behind you, you're going to get nothing or a mark down at most, depending how vicious it is. If you've got someone behind you, you brake hard and then they hit you, it's done.
Right, yeah.
I've enjoyed it more and more and more. But
I love Christmas as well, because I mean, it's still pretty new for me. I didn't have my first one until I was like 15 or something. So
yeah.
I'm making up for lost time.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Obviously, before it's be exciting for like when I was younger about presents or that, but mine is just like, obviously it's not for presents now, but it's the one time of the year for me or my family that everybody's off work.
Yeah.
All other like celebrations, birthdays or whatever, there's someone who can't make it or whatnot, and it's the one time that people can't say I'm working.
Yeah.
But yeah,
everybody can have a drink. Everybody knows they've got some time off.
Exactly that, mate. Exactly that. We can turn right for me. Right. Third exit. Christmas and just after Christmas, like January, is really busy because it's my birthday on the 9th of January. It's my wife's niece, early January as well. Can't remember the date, she'll kill me. It's my mum's birthday on the 17th, and it's my wife's on the 18th.
Oh wow, that's intense.
Yeah. So all at the same period. Next left for me, please.
My daughter's 2nd of January.
Oh, is it as well? Capricorn.
I think we're going to try and go away somewhere.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Have you been away before, like over that period?
No, actually, no.
We've never been away. I would love to go somewhere over Christmas.
I think Jan, Feb is like a great time because those are the most miserable months of the year, weather-wise at least.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah. And because they're changing school, we haven't got to apply for leave or anything.
Oh, nice.
You can just join the second school a bit later.
Yeah, take advantage,
you get those lovely non-term time prices.
Yeah.
It's going on holiday in like half term or so. It's mental, isn't it?
It is. It is. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how people afford it.
No.
I haven't got a clue. It's just so expensive. I know some people, which is good on them. They go away all the time, all half terms and everything. And I'm like, oh, you like.
Yeah. All on the credit cards.
Yeah,
probably.
Maybe. But I think some people as well, like one of my friends, they prioritise holiday over pretty much everything else.
Yeah.
Some people, do you know what I mean? Like they won't spend money on other things, like they won't go out meals that much, or they don't have a nice car or something like that. Yeah. But they live for the holidays. Again, all good. If that's nothing wrong with that.
I think that's what my parents did when we were growing up. Like we weren't rich or anything, but we used to go on holiday all the time.
Yeah.
They just loved it.
And left, please. You know, I went through early 20s, or even late teens, early 20s. I went through a really weird stage because for some reason, I don't know why, but I thought to myself that I don't ever need a holiday. It's weird. So when I was really young, obviously I'd go away on holiday with my parents, and I think when I was about like 17-ish, 17, 18 was my last ever kind of family holiday with my lot. And then after that, till about the age of about 24, I don't think I went abroad, 23, something like that. So for about 5-6 years I didn't go anywhere. And I was like, I'd rather just save my money.
Yeah.
because I don't want to spend my money. I don't need to go on holiday to have a good time. I'll just take a bit of time off work or whatever. And then when I was that age, to be fair, my next holiday was a special one. So my first holiday I went on after that was I went to Vegas.
Oh, nice.
So and then I was like, I've got to go on holiday every year. And then pretty much most years, I might have had like 1 year or here or there that I didn't go away, but pretty much after that I'm like, I've got to go away every year. But it was so funny the way it worked. Didn't even want to go Vegas. My mates just went to me, come round, and we're going to book a holiday. So I went round, and they'd already kind of made it. By the time I got there, I was only like 20 minutes late. They're like, we're going Vegas. I'm like, do I have a say? They're like, no, we're going to go Vegas. I was like, well, I don't really gamble, so I don't really want to go. I went, let me think about it. So they're like, well, we're going to book it. I went, and then if you want to come, then we'll book it after. So I took about 3-4 days. They booked it, and then the flight was fully booked. So I got a flight on my own. When I come to think of it, my first ever holiday without my parents, I went on my own to Vegas. That's quite brave.
That is, I respect it. I think I stayed in a caravan next to Alton Towers.
Did you?
Yeah. When I was 17.
Brilliant.
Let me go, yes, thank you. Trying to scratch your car.
Yeah, please. That's alright. Vegas was quality though.
Yeah, I'd like to go sometime. My dad's been there, he loved it.
I've been twice, 2008 and 2010. We're going to go right, please.
Right.
And then I said to myself, I'm going to go every couple of years, I'm going to go. And then my wife, well, now wife, and I never went since.
My dad's got this picture. It was apparently there's like a roller coaster on top of a skyscraper or something.
Yeah. I think it's at the top of a hotel.
Yeah, the Stratosphere or something. And there's this picture of him. I've never seen him look so scared in all my life. He's like white as a sheet.
Mate, I can tell you a story about that. Like, so basically, when we went, me and my mates, we went and cousins, my brothers, and all that stayed with my mate. So they wanted to go on it. And I'm pretty certain, if I remember correctly, because it was like, I think it was 2010, I think. I don't think there was any stairs. Sorry, there wasn't a lift. So I think you had to go down up all the stairs to get up there. So we're going up there all the way, yeah. And my plan is to go on it. I was a bit wary. Anyway, we got to the top, and I see people coming off this ride, yeah. And people, there's like a bin there. So people coming off, they're like vomiting in the bin. They come off, they look green, they look purple, God. They look in between, whatever, all these different colours and stuff. And I just was like, I ain't going on that. Like, why am I going to put myself through this? So everybody handed me all their stuff. And one of my brothers, he's kind of like, I feel like he's a bit of a thrill seeker, like kind of person. So he was like thingy. Anyway, they went on it. And he come off, my brother's like, he doesn't mind that sort. He come off and he was like, man, that's like, I feel weird, like kind of thing gonna go left for me, mate. So I think I made a really good call, because if he was saying it and he loves that sort of stuff, I'm like, yeah, no. So I dodged a bullet there, mate.
My dad said there was people like, it was walking up the stairs on their hands and knees because it was so high up.
Yeah, I think it was quite, from what I remember, it felt like forever, the steps. But yeah, the people coming off like vomiting, I'm like, why am I going to go on that knowing that I'm going to vomit twice as much? So yes, I never did it. But with Vegas, what I tell people is any kind of holiday that you want to have, you can have there.
Right, yeah.
So like, it's like for everyone. So if you want to party. If you want to sightsee. If you want to chill, you can chill. Everything you want to do. The only thing it hasn't got a combo of is a beach and the sea. You've got pools, and they do pool parties where they make it look like it with all the sand and all that, but you don't actually have the sea. Any other combination of holiday you want to have, you can kind of have. But yeah, it was mental.
I'll go one day. Yeah, I'd love to do. I always wanted to do a road trip coast to coast for my 40th, but maybe that'll be my 50th.
It's never too late, mate. It's never too late. When my son's a little bit, he's a bit young at the moment. When he's a bit older, then maybe we'll go as a family. Because even though you you can make a family holiday out of it as well. It's not just like adults.
Yeah.
They are a little bit strict with kids in terms of, but rightly so. Like if you're in a casino or anywhere around the hotel, to be fair, and your kid is not like within arm's length of you, security's bang on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're just bang nicking your holiday. They've probably had people go missing before or whatever. But at first, when I was younger, because it was a long time ago, 2010, I was like, that's a bit extreme. But when I think back at it, if you lose your kid in Vegas, it's going to be hard to find them again. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be easy. So I get it totally. But they're really thinking about it. Obviously, American police or whatever security, they're like a bit hardcore. Sorry, only 30, mate. So they would come up to you, go, can you? They won't even give you, just go, make sure your kid's holding your hand. Like, no, like they tell you off.
That is extreme.
Yeah. And then we're going to go left at the lights. But they were a bit funny, yeah, because I went, when I went on my own, like I said to you, the first time I went, I made my way on my own. And into that bit there, mate.
Oh, okay. Couldn't figure that out.
That's alright, and then just one space here. I did kind of put it on myself, yeah, because I went and I've got a tattoo here, and it just says "You'll never walk alone," but it's in some like font that's not always easy to read. And I went there with a Scarface like t-shirt. So I was doing a stop, you know, a connecting flight. That's it. So it stopped at Cincinnati. Anyway, they pulled me into this room. Like they just go coming through. They were like, "Can you come with me?" I'm like, "What's going on?" That kind of thing. Go in this room, and they just started asking me loads of questions. But some of the questions they were asking me, they were like, "Going, where are you from?" I'm like, "England." "Why are you going Vegas?" I'm like, "Not just like leisure, whatever." And they were like, then they went, "What's this tattoo?" I said, "Oh, it's football, and it's Liverpool. You never walk alone." Then they went to me. He goes, do you go to matches and get drunk and have fights?"
They thought you were a hooligan.
Yeah. I was like, no. Obviously, I've got a Muslim name as well, so maybe that's why they pulled me in as well, like initially. I was like, no. And then they were like going, "What are you going to do in Vegas?" I'm like, "My friends are there." They're like, "Why aren't they with you now?" I'm like, well, they obviously explained the whole thing. And they were like, "You know what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas." I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm like, I don't know. They were trying to get something out of me that wasn't like there.
Oh, right, yeah.
So yeah, that was a bit thing.
Yeah, it's weird when you, like, even when you're queuing up to get on a plane.
Yeah.
For America, you get interviewed by security, don't you?
Yeah. I know, it's mad. I mean, I think maybe because it's my first time going to America, so maybe they didn't have me on their system as in visiting the country.
Yeah.
But then they did the same thing when we went with my brother. And thing, it was his first time going to America as well. Gonna go right for me, please, matey. And they did the same thing to him. And my brother is not, how can I say, he's not always as calm as me.
See that?
It's a bit of a late indicator, wasn't it, from them? So we had the connecting flights. They've like put him into obviously asking questions just like they did with me. I was like, look, just be cool. They've just asked questions, whatever. But the time's ticking, and he's just sitting there in this like little waiting room. Yeah, no one's even seeing him, and the time's going down, and it's getting close to when we got to get our connecting flight. So he's like going to, we've got another flight to catch. They're like going, if you are being impatient, he goes, we're going to make you wait longer. And it's like, yeah, but we're going to miss our flight. He goes, just chill, relax, we'll get to you. Da, 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 da. And then so anyway, eventually they talked to him. And then by this time, I can't remember exactly how long, but we didn't have a lot of time left to catch our other flight. And it just so happened that the gate we were going to was like the furthest gate. Like, it's just sod's law, it's the furthest gate in the whole of this humongous airport. So we're freaking out a little bit. So we start to run through the airport, like to try and catch it. So we're running, and then there's another little passport bit that they want to check our passports again. So by the time we've got there, we're like sweating, and the guy's just looking at us really kind of goes, "Why are you sweating?" He's like, "We're gonna miss our flight." He goes, "Well, going quicker ain't gonna, like, by trying to rush us, it's not gonna help you." And we're like, "Yeah, we're gonna miss our flight." He's just like, "No." He's like slowly opening up, like that. Anyway, we got through. We carried on sprinting because we're not there yet. And I'm not even joking. I would say, like, where that tree is,
yeah,
to where that car is, that's where the gate was, right? And the lady at the doors, it's about from here to there, she looks at us, she turns around, closes the doors.
Oh my God.
And then we get there and we're like, she goes, gate's closed. I'm like, you being serious? She's like, gate's closed.